Welcome to historic Thunderbolt Lanes in Allen Park for the exciting semifinal rounds of the Bowling Showcase Adult Challenge. Now, I'm your host, Mark Martin, and thanks for continuing to join us for this very exciting competition. Now, first off, I'd like to thank our host center, Thunderbolt Lanes. Come check them out sometime, bowl a few games, and tell them that Bowling Showcase sent you. If you remember from our first round matches, this year's challenge consists of 8 teams, and over the last 4 weeks, we've seen those 8 teams battle head-to-head in Baker format single game elimination. After 4 weeks of first round actions, 4 teams remain. Cherry Hill Lanes North, Oak Lanes, Mary Bowl, and the host team, Thunderbolt Lanes. These teams continue their quest to be the last team standing, claiming the ultimate prize and being crowned the 2022 Bowling Showcase Challenge champion. Now that brings us up to date. The semifinal rounds Bowling Showcase Adult Challenge. Let's take a look at today's match. This week's semifinal match features Cherry Hill Lanes North facing off against Oak Lanes. Cherry Hill Lanes North got here by beating 5-star in the first round. And their opponent today is Oak Lanes, who punched their ticket to the semifinals, beating the Fantastics back in week 2, setting up our match today. Both of these teams are one step away from getting the chance to compete for the championship. Today should be an exciting and competitive all-out battle through the final frames. Now, as before, joining me for all this bowling is Thunderbolt General Manager Vicki Ingham and sideline reporter Phil Goodman. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Stick around. Exciting semifinal action is next on Bowling Showcase.
I'm Gene Zamler of 1-800-LAWYERS. If you've been injured in an automobile accident, call 1-800-LAWYERS. We have been handling cases for over 50 years and have recovered billions of dollars for our clients. Call 1-800-LAWYERS.
The Michigan State USBC provides tournament competition and recognition for men, women, and youth bowlers in Michigan. Tournaments include Open, Women's, and Youth Championships. Also, Junior Masters, Queens, Masters, and Senior Masters. Recognition includes first-time 300 games and 800 series for all members and 607 club memberships for women. Visit MichiganStateUSBC.com for entry blanks and more information on the Michigan State USBC. Okay, here we are in the semifinals of the 2022 Bowling Showcase Challenge here at Thunderbolt Lanes. Joining me once again is Vicki Ingham, the general manager here. Welcome, Vicki.
Thanks, Mark.
So, this will be interesting, I think. Cherry Hill North kind of ran away and hid the first round.
They did. They did a great
Oak had a really tough match against Fantastics.
They did.
And we'll see which one shows up.
Well, I would think in the weeks off that Oak has had a little chance to get their team back together and see what happens. Cherry Hill had a very, very strong game on their match, so we'll see.
Absolutely. So we'll get started here. Jim Turk up for Cherry Hill North. They're on the left-hand lane.
Jim Turk in qualifying had some, he struck every time he was up during qualifying. So let's see what he's going to do here.
That's right. And he leaves a 10 pin.
Should be an easy spare for Jim.
Interesting thing about Jim, he has a stepladder series that he recently shot. 276, 277, 278.
Oh, wow.
For 831.
That's a pretty strong step ladder.
It is. It is. He came to me and he said, you know, I'd really like to get one of those crystal awards, but I really wanted to say the game. I said, no problem. We took care of that for you.
That's beautiful.
KAYLA Blanchard now up on for Oak Lanes on lane 11 here at Thunderbolt Lanes.
KAYLA has an 800 series to her career. She looks like she threw a nice ball.
Yep, very nice.
I think during qualifying she started them off with a strike, and then they struggled a little bit once they got going, but she did her job.
Absolutely.
She seems happy.
COLLIER of Ortonville up on lane 10 for Cherry Hill North.
She came out of the ball nice.
Ooh, leaves the 4-7. A little scary for a second. The 5-pin was the last one to go down.
It didn't have much pin action down there to knock anything out, but this should be an easy spare for her.
We just did a cross lane action, and
she lines up nicely.
yeah, move to the right on your feet. And
very
covers
nice.
Dan KELSEY up on lane 11.
His home bowling center is Oak Lane, so I think he does all his league bowling there. It's the second time he's been in the bowling showcase. Looks good.
Good strong strike there.
He said that's one. He struggled a little bit during qualifying, so maybe he had a little meeting with his bowling equipment there.
Yep, probably did.
He looks like he's lined up now.
Paul Uticon up in the third frame for Cherry Hill Lanes North. Comes a little high, leaves the 3-6-9-10.
No, it's an easy spare with the pins being all grouped together on the lane that way, but it can be a little tricky if you don't throw the ball just right.
You got that little 9-pin sitting back there, you know.
And in bowling, that's called the mother-in-law.
Or the sleeper.
Or the sleeper, yep, yep. But you do have to make sure you hit that right on to take that out with the set.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He let that ball go not quite right.
Nope.
Well, that's a big open for Cherry Hill.
Paul did tell me at the break there that he just got off work at 5 o'clock this morning, so it's a little tough.
So he might be a little sleepy now.
Tom Small for Oak Lanes sends the 5-pin into the 7.
He just got up there and did his job.
That's right. That's the best way to do it.
I think when they bring their team a strike, they feel some great relief.
Absolutely. Jim KULHA, our proprietor from Cherry Hill Lanes North, been bowling for 50 years. Obviously comes from a bowling family.
Ooh.
Oh, he's a solid 9-pin.
Nice ball. He had a nice pitch there.
They did.
A lot of family works at Cherry Hill North.
It does.
Nice family-owned center.
Absolutely. And co-proprietor Greg Gumto do a great job.
Yes. Oh. I mean, he missed that by a hair.
He did. I thought I saw it wiggle as it went by.
I wasn't sure if it was going to get there or not, but
Dave GRABOS now up for Oak Lanes, working on 3 strikes in a row. Make it 4.
And he
Make
just
it 4
kept it
strikes.
going, making it look easy.
That's right.
He has about 23,800, so kind of what you'd expect him to get when he gets up there.
Yep. George Juzik Jr. started bowling when he was 3. Kind of like Marissa Lepansky a few weeks ago at with the 5-star team.
Yeah, you're right. George does a lot of scratch bowling in this town and has bowled on All-Stars. And very nice.
All right. Set up for the second half for Cherry Hill Lanes North. Darren Turner, anchor bowler, team captain for the Oak Lanes team.
he was, after they made it in the
out of the first round.
Out of the first round, he was pretty excited about it because he could tell they were struggling a little bit. So they look like they're coming out a little stronger today.
Yep, 5 strikes in a row, closing out the first half for Oak. Cherry Hill Lanes North, 49 through 4, and a strike up in the 5th.
Well, time to switch lanes. So again, like always, see what happens.
Absolutely.
Still have to bring it every frame.
Without a doubt.
Both are really tough teams. They have great bowlers on both teams, so.
They are. Okay, we'll be back right after these messages on Bowling Showcase.
(1-800-LAWYERS) is the number to call if you've been injured on the job. That's 1-800-LAWYERS. Don't wait. If you need workers' compensation benefits, call 1-800-LAWYERS. That's 1-800-LAWYERS. Call 1-800-LAWYERS now.
The hug pickup, the home run swing, the drum major high step, the genuine joy, the unforgettable party, the food, the friends, the original social network. No matter who you are, it's always a great time. Grab your family, find a friend, and go bowling.
Okay, here we are back at the half of the Cherry Hill Lanes North and Oak Lanes team. We're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Phil Goodman, talking to the team captain, Jim KULHA.
Jim, in your match a few weeks ago, you were in the opposite position where you had a very comfortable lead. Now you're on the other end. What do you say to the team?
We got to focus. This was the lane we started on last time. This is our strong lane. We got to finish strong.
You are an experienced and a great team.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and do it.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll see what happens. Jim kind of gave him a little pep talk there.
He really did.
Phil kind of told him the experience will kind of help you out. So we're switching lanes. Oak Lane's going to start this one second with KAYLA Blanchard.
You know, KAYLA bowled for Grand Valley when she was in college, and she'd already been bowling a lot of years before that. She's got a wonderful bowling family, mom and dad. And,
yep.
They're great bowlers themselves. And she strikes again. She has really done her job for the team.
She has, definitely. Jim Turk now needs to double up for the Cherry Hill Lanes North team.
Get them on track for the second half.
They got to go off the sheet.
They do.
That's all there is to it.
That last strike kind of put the pressure on here early in the game.
Yeah.
Looks good.
All right.
Well, kind of what Cherry Hill North did to their opposing team in qualifying.
Yep.
They're in that position now where they'd have to keep it going.
That's right.
They're capable, though, so.
Absolutely. Dan KELSEY up on lane 10. Dan's from Novi.
Fluffed him up.
7 strikes in a row for the Oak Lanes team. First 7. Lori Collier now up for the Cherry Hill North team.
Lori was a little nervous during qualifying. She said she was happy that she had done so well. She's throwing the ball great, so she should have some confidence.
It is.
Terrific.
Big strike there. Tom Small in the 8th frame of this semifinal match between Cherry Hill North and Oak Lanes.
Tom struck his last time up, so.
And again.
He's throwing the ball pretty straight out there.
8 strikes in a row
yeah.
for Oak. Paul Udicon now. Got to keep it going, Paul.
He struggled on his last frame, so he'll be looking for a little redemption.
Absolutely.
That's a little better.
And he got it. Big frame right here from Dave GRABOS. Team working on 8 strikes in a row.
Oh.
Leaves a 7-pin.
Nice pitch, just didn't have a lot of pin action on the deck there.
No.
Should be an easy conversion for him, but all spares are important.
They absolutely are. They saw that in their match before.
Absolutely. It's what saved them.
That's right. And a good cover by Dave. All right, Jim KULHA. Got to get a little, speaking of redemption, got to get a little redemption after that 9-pin.
Seems like he's enjoying himself today.
He does.
Nice being able to be with his bowlers and bring a little competition.
Yep. So you got it into the oil a little bit and it went a little long.
Kind of skid a little bit towards the back half of the lane and maybe threw it a little harder. He has been, but this is not a difficult conversion. He'll be able to do this easily. Well, he's probably thinking, I hope it's easy.
Yeah, that's right.
And looks good.
10th frame, Oak Lanes, Darren Turner.
Well,
looks like they've already punched their ticket to the finals.
Well, Darren definitely did the job for him in the 10th frame of the qualifying, and now the pressure isn't quite so much on this match.
Dave can strike out for 279, which would be our high game in the competition so far.
Well, it looks like whatever kind of a meeting of the minds they had, they came together good today.
Yep, they're over 100 pins up on their first round score.
Amazing. Another good ball. Ooh.
At the 8-pin.
Fast 8, fast 8. Just goes to show you, though, that even the best bowlers can have a struggling day from time to time.
That's
As
true.
we're talking about Oak Lanes having a little bit of struggle in qualifying, but then they came right back today, and their talents are really shining.
Yeah, bowled really well this game. Very well.
All right.
269 for Oak Lanes. George Duzick now up for the Cherry Hill North team.
Well, George has been bowling for 33 years, and he's only 36 years old, so he was quite the bowling toddler.
And a strike there for George.
He's still going to do his very best.
Absolutely. Cherry Hill North has a max score of 205.
Well, left-hander on each team today.
True. True. It's 2 strikes for George in the 10th frame. Vicky, we started to talk about this in a previous episode, but you put a new scoring system in here at Thunderbolt too.
We did. We just finished up recently 90 lanes of Brunswick sink, giving us a lot of space down in the settee area and all of the really great things that the scoring does. The bowlers are really enjoying it.
Very good.
Awesome that they can download their scores and communicate with us through emails and so forth. So we're looking forward to using it.
And 3 strikes for George to close out the match. 205. Oak Lanes, 269.
Nice game. Very nice game. They have to feel pretty good about that.
Absolutely.
After qualifying.
Absolutely. So we'll be right back. We'll talk to the captain of the Oak Lanes team, Darrin Turner, about their keys to victory today on Bowling Showcase. The Michigan State USBC provides tournament competition and recognition for men, women, and youth bowlers in Michigan. Tournaments include Open, Women's, and Youth Championships. Also, Junior Masters, Queens, Masters, and Senior Masters. Recognition includes first-time 300 games and 800 series for all members and 607 club memberships for women. Visit MichiganStateUSBC.com for entry blanks and more information on the Michigan State USBC.
The hug pickup, the home run swing, the drum major high step, the genuine joy, the unforgettable party, the food, the friends, the original social network. No matter who you are, it's always a great time. Grab your family, find a friend, and go bowling.
The annual Women's and Open Championship Tournament, commonly known as the City Tournament, kicks off February 12th at Century Bowl in Waterford. Action continues through March 13th, unless extended. This low-cost handicap and scratch tournament is popular and open to all MD USBC members. Not only is it fun, it's competitive, and you could win money and a title. What more can you ask for? Don't miss out on this favorite tournament. Michigan State USBC Senior Masters is March 12th and 13th at Thunderbolt Lanes in Allen Park. For only a $120 entry fee, with all of it going into the prize fund, how can you not participate? If you're 50 and over, you qualify to see how you measure up with others in your age group. The MD USBC Women's and Men's Series season may be winding down, but there's still much competition to be had. The next event is March 13th at Sterling Lanes in Sterling Heights. Come join in the fun and competition of this long-running series. Get a group of bowlers 55 years in age and older together for this always fun-filled MD USBC Senior Team Tournament. This year's event is at AMF Rose Bowl in Roseville beginning on March 12th. Only $20 per person gets you 3 games of handicap competition with a first prize of $1,000 on the line. Get your senior friends together for a good time, and maybe you could bring home the championship. The Michigan State USBC Masters will take place March 19th and 20th at Thunderbolt Lanes in Allen Park. The entry fee is $150, and the entire entry fee goes into the prize fund. Here's a chance to see how you stack up against the best bowlers in the state of Michigan. Bowl 1 Lanes in Troy will host the MD USBC Junior Masters Championship on March 26th. This is a junior gold qualifier with 2 male spots and 1 female spot up for grabs. There's also scholarship points available to the top finishers. Here's your chance, youth bowlers, to up your game against the best youth bowlers MD USBC has to offer. The MD USBC Adult Youth Baker Doubles Tournament will take place at AMF Rose Bowl in Roseville on March 6th and 13th with 2 squads per day. The entry fee is only $30 with scholarship points awarded to the top teams. Here's a chance to enjoy your favorite sport with a youth bowler. Okay, we're back with the winning team in the semifinal round. You punched your ticket to the finals, Darrin Turner. Yep. Compared to your round 1 action and today, what was the difference besides that big difference in score?
Honestly, just execution of the shots. I think we were a little more looser than the first time around. A little, nerves being on the TV maybe, but no, this game, everyone executed really well this game as opposed to the first game. So, and obviously it showed in the score. So.
Well, it really helps when you start out with the first 8 strikes. Too,
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. But I mean, they did it the first time, a couple weeks ago. They almost did the same thing. So we knew we had to execute better than we did the first match. So.
Right. Well, congratulations. You're the first team to make it into the finals.
Yep. Appreciate it, Mark.
Your proprietor, Jason Papa, I'm sure is going to be very pleased.
Yep, Jason will definitely be happy about this, that's for sure. So,
shout out to Derek.
Congratulations. We'll see you in the finals.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right.
Congratulations, Oak Lanes.
You know, this is like 2 of the matches in the first round where
it is almost mirrors.
Almost over from the beginning.
Yep.
One team ran away and hid.
Had a little flip-flop. Oak Lane's never had any real struggles, so kind of ended how we kind of expected.
Right, exactly.
Especially after they changed lanes and just continued on.
Exactly.
Yep.
So next week is our second semifinal match. We'll have Mary Bowl, who bowled pretty well.
They bowled very well.
And Thunder Bowl, who bowled pretty well.
I think that's going to be a pretty good match next week.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes the ones that really look like it may not be, so you just never know.
That's exactly right.
Because you got to get the ball out there.
You do.
And that's really what it's all about. So we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week on Bowling Showcase Challenge.